Is not the last skin for the Battle Pass. The other one we're showing off today, it's Battle Byte Fernando. So you get another skin. And the one thing that I actually see with this one is it's still following the same theme, but like if you look at Inara, if you look at Bomb King, you look at Fernando, like they are high theme the same, but when it comes down to like I guess the freedom for the actual skins, they were allowed to really just grow into themselves.
Yeah, we really wanted to play up the fantasy of kind of video games as a core, what it's like to be inside them, what it's like to play them, and everything in between. And that's really the kind of fantasy we really wanted to sell here.
He's a pixel knight.
He's a pixel
knight. Like a classic pixel retro square. Pixel Knight.
So the Inara and the Fernando skin are from a game that you can play on the Bomb King.
On the Bomb King.
Exactly. That's the lore.
That's the lore.
Which you get to go through. The shield looks amazing in here. And the one thing that comes with this, and this is something that I think is always prominent on Fernando because it's the first thing you will see in first person, but it's always the fire that comes and I think that strikes out.
I can only imagine.
His original skin's fire, as well as just kind of like changing that. No matter what the skin, the fire always looks amazing. So I'm excited.
I asked you to make the joke, or do you remember the joke?
You told me to say that this skin is fire.
That joke was hot.
Thank you.
But yeah, with Fernando especially, his fire effects are always awesome. And again, the kind of pixel shape language allowed us to really just drive it home.
Oh, that panning?
The panning pulse on this makes the skin just really sing. This is definitely one of my favorites.
He's like a final boss.
Yeah.
He does look like a final boss.
Final boss.
Depending on the person you're asking, Fernando is kind of like a final boss. You get rid of him and everything in the game becomes a little bit easier for your team. I'm excited to see this one.
He's the magistrate final boss.
Once you're standing, like, I mean, imagine being on the point and having just a pixel shield in front of you. I guess either when you're the one holding it or the one shooting it. Like, that is something. Dude, and again, this plays so heavily into like my tastes. I love skins like this, so this is perfect.
Yeah. And again, look at that fire. Yeah, the fire VFX. Oh man, it's so cool. It's definitely got to be one of our best standout weapon effects in the game.
The cubes inside the lance, is that something like, I don't know if I've ever seen anything actually in there for any of his weapons before.
Some of his other weapons actually have various types of crystals and such. This is the first one we really changed that aspect of the weapon.
You got to shoot the fire and channel it through the squares to make square fire.
Yep.
To make square fire. Oh yeah, no, that's I remember studying that.
It's fire squared.
And the shield looks amazing. I like the fact, because one of the things I think that's always difficult, especially when you're trying to pixelate something, and the shield, you need to be able to see through it.
Yes.
But you could still see like the pixels on the side to make sure that like it sticks with it.
We are always taking in the community feedback.
No, I just imagine we did like the retro skins where we just like set your resolution to 720p when you use them. Like it's accurate.
It's retro.
It's retro, guys.
It actually takes your game from full screen 1080, 60 FPS and drops it to a 480
thematic,
small
man.
window.
It's thematic.
Oh, you kids! I used to game at 640 by 480. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on now.
You
gonna give us that little treat, that little tidbit?
A Bomb King spray. It's a nice animated spray coming through as well.
Shout out to Alyssa on that one. Really
Killing
killed
Alyssa.
it.
Wait, Kev, we were blabbing. Can you hit the ult, my dude? Okay, fine.
There we go.
The pulsing pixel waves.
Pixel waves.
All right.
And so just like with all of our other battle passes, you're going to get items like that spray you just saw, like the death stamp you saw earlier, avatars. I mean, there's a whole list. You'll get it as you level up and progress through the battle pass. So in addition to all these skins.
Yeah,
and so in case you didn't have enough reason to go ahead and get all the skins, there's other cool things you're going to get in dances.
Fantastic animated spray from Gabby here.
I only have so much enthusiasm in the world, but this is like draining.
It's
good. This is amazing. I can... every last one.
The best part about the skins is always Garrett's reactions.
Look at the game over.
I mean,
look at the game
over. It's just fantastic. Yeah, like, it is game
That's
over.
perfect.
Nailed it.
Winner. Oh, I can think of so many things, so many end screens. I always like to get up on my shield and like spin around when we're obviously dominating because I'm the best Fernando player ever, I guess. But
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, no.
Obviously.
So now I can envision myself on the point popping a winner right before the game actually ends. So when it zooms out, you just see me with winner above
flexing
me.
with winning.
that secret way to be able to come through. But that is
good job.
The 3 skins coming with this, as well as the mount. And so, like you said, the mount is going to be immediately when you purchase the battle pass.
Instant
Everything else
unlock.
is as you level up.
Yeah, and there are a lot of other things you unlock instantly when you purchase the